Hello, boys and girls. It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. This is a fun YouTube here I just wanted to make about my last chapter in both my books, Essential Tarot and Genius of the Tarot. The last chapter I put conversations with the cards in there, and this was done just to be just for fun. I think it's beneficial to put a personification on the cards. I think it helps you visualize a personality that each card would have. So I think it's it can be a little enlightening. And but again, I just did this for fun. I put 5. So the last chapter of my books have conversations with the tarot. And no, I'm not crazy. Although things are so nice here at the home, I gotta say. It's almost time for my juice, so I'm really happy about that. Genius of the Tarot, I have 5 conversations with randomly picked major arcana. And in Essential Tarot, I have 4 more randomly picked conversations, along with the Mona Lisa. And that's because I got this picture next to my computer where I write. It's just a masterpiece, and I got this at a garage sale. It might be an original. 25 cents, I couldn't go wrong. And so it's just a reminder of great achievements of masters. So Mona Lisa comes and visits me too. And if you visualize a card coming and visiting you, you'll force yourself to have a conversation. You'll figure something out that they would say to you. What kind of a personality would the Justice card have? Or the High Priestess? What kind of questions would they ask you? Would they be angry with you in some way, or happy with you? What would it be like to walk down that path in the Moon card and go into one of those towers? What would you find? Those are the kind of things that I put in conversations with the tarot. And people love it. I did it with Genius of the Tarot. That my first book, I did it just for fun, just as the book's about how to read tarot cards. But I put that in there as a just for fun. And people loved it. And so when I made Essential, the last chapter as well, I put more conversations with the tarot, and people love it. So when they get my book, that's the first place they look, and that's not what the book is about. The book is about how to read tarot cards, but they do like it, and you might like it too. But for your own benefit, just take your cards and take a look grab one of the major. It works really well for the major arcana, and take a look at it, and take one of the cards, a Magician or the High Priestess or Empress or somebody, and the Devil, and even Death, and see what would they say to you. What would and your mind will start working. It'll force itself to have a conversation, and it puts a personality on the card. And I say the cards really do start to become an old friend after a while anyway, so it's a nice way to get acquainted with the cards. So try it yourself and see what kind of conversations you end up having. It's a good way to get another view of the energy that those cards can give you. Another thing you could do is visualize yourself as that card. What would I be like if I was a magician card? Or the hangman? What would I want to do? What would I be thinking about? So it can end up being pretty enlightening stuff. Again, I don't channel, so I'm not contacting these entities in some way. It's just my imagination gone a little wild, and it's a lot of fun. So you might want to try that too. And I think it puts a new aspect on what the cards can mean. It makes them more human. And getting information from another person becomes more realistic, even if the person is an imaginary person. It becomes more realistic than the energy of a card. So it's just another aspect of looking at it. So conversations with the tarot. I'm tempted I'll probably do the same thing on my next book with some more of the majors, and but you might find it interesting to do yourself as well. So have a conversation with your cards, and see what things they have to say to you. Have fun. Talk soon. Bye.